Good morning. My name is Marla Bronstein. I am the producer of Margaret Bickman's Arts and Entertainment Spotlight. And I am here this morning with Betty Desire to talk about some things that Betty Desire wants to talk about. But first, I want to tell you one of the reasons I'm not on air is because I talk really fast. So I'm going to go through this real quick. First of all, we are participating in the first ever KMRE pledge drive. It's going to be going all weekend long from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And we are live here at our home at Whatcom Community College. Our phone number here is 360-398-6150 if you would like to make a pledge, and you can pay with a credit card or debit card or ACH, or if you prefer to call us, going online to kmre.org. Or you can go to the farmers market today where our volunteers are tabling and you can donate in person there. We also are very excited to announce that we have matching funds up to $1,500. And also we have a great selection of donation gifts from local merchants. If you donate over the weekend, you'll be entered into a prize bin for one of those great donated gifts. But today I'm very excited because my friend Betty Desire here to talk about some things about what she's working on. And first, please tell our listeners who you are and what you do.
Hi, my name is Betty Desire, and many people know me because I entertain at Rumors Cabaret. I had a live drag show at Rumors Cabaret for a little over 20 years, and I started back in the saddle again. I now have a live drag show at Rumors Cabaret for those who are nocturnally challenged. It's Daylight Drag with Betty Desire, 6 to 8. And it's basically the same thing I did at night, but I start at 6 and I'm done at 8 and I'm in bed by 9:30.
For all us old people.
For all us old folk, yes.
So tell me and tell our listeners, what is community building about the projects that you work on?
Well, my other hobby when I'm not performing as Betty is I produce the Betty Pages, which is a monthly newspaper. And the newspaper and performing as Betty, the whole concept of doing that is to bring people together. As the bar opened up as a dance club to include everyone, we needed a communication vehicle if there was something going on in Bellingham's rapidly growing queer community. And a paper started before mine called North Washington Times or something like that. It lasted a little bit and then it folded. And so I figured I'd put out what kind of amounted to in the beginning a church-like bulletin. It was printed on 11 by 7 paper. And then it went to newsprint and the rest is kind of history.
Very cool. So what is it that you want to tell our listeners? Why is community radio important to Whatcom County and the listeners beyond who get us online?
Community radio, in my opinion, provides a connection to the way radio used to be when it was manned 24 hours. And if there was an emergency or anything going on, you would switch on the radio and you would have the information right away. And it also provides a experience. Many community radios are like this one are housed in Whatcom Community College, or Western has their radio station, and it provides training and experience for people who are going to be in radio in the future.
What brings you joy about creating community where we live?
Just the ability. I'm old enough to remember when the city of Bellingham, if you were walking down the sidewalk, everyone would say hello. Small town grounding like that. And to see Bellingham hang on to many of those norms that many of us who have lived here for a while grew up with absolutely delights me, because we're all here in this one space, and there's no other place really to go. We have to learn to live, work, and love each other.
Well, I want to thank you, Betty Desire, for being here today, my dear friend. And thank you all for listening. And to remind you that tonight at 7 o'clock, we've got special local jam with Trevor Collins. But today, my special guest, my special friend, Betty Desire, thank you for your kind words and thank you for your support.
Thank you. And I'm really excited to be here. This is exciting.